Okay, we're back. It's only when I sorted the music. We haven't missed anything. There's a proxy factory over in this location. It's not perfect, but watchable. It will be better for later. I have no idea what's going on. It spiked yesterday. I reset my PC and it was okay. So I'm going to keep an eye on it. It's got better throughout the day. Oh my god, Blue Flame being researched here by our Terran player. YoGer is supply blocked after losing that Scouting Overlord. Scouting Overlord not seeing any starport or anything, maybe a little bit confusing. He also he didn't manage to see, he hasn't looked at the third, so he may just assume this is a quick third on site. But of course not, it is going to be Blue Flame Hellions, and there are going to be a whole bunch of them. 3 Hellions being produced at a time. Is there a Roach Warren? Because there's really going to want to be. There's no Roach Warren just yet. Roach Warren is definitely the key here. Blue Flame Hellions are so strong. Are we getting an armory? No armory for Hellbats just yet. Stim also on the way behind this. So it's the kind of push we don't see too often. Again, guys, I'm really sorry about the drop frames. I've tried everything. And there's no obvious explanation. Now we do see these Hellions coming in. Blue Flame Ignite and Final Pro Igniter is only 4 seconds away from finishing, and that's going to make this even scarier. You can see it does finish now, and that fire goes blue, and that means even Queens aren't going to be the safest. Baneling's now going to try and rock in. Oh, they get some good connections, actually. Oh, the Baneling did a great job of cleaning this up. 7 workers for this is not enough. And it may be 1 more before this ends, but 8 workers for that, I don't think that's good enough, really. Naxin is at 43 SCVs, but his tech is very slow. You can see his starport still isn't even started. He's going double eBay, but we have no starport. That Speed Overlord going to come in. It is going to be able to get away, though, thanks to the fact that it's a very fast boy. We see another group of Hellions here lurking around, but they've not been able to find much. 8 workers have all that's gone down and 14 lings. For that extra factory and things, I'm just not certain that's entirely viable. Yeah, guys, I have a delay, so when there's an issue like that, that's the first one I've made, which is a nightmare. It's the first time, and it's because my hotkey to open the menu to fix the music was the same as changing scene. So that's a silly mistake. This factory now really not doing too much. We do have a lair coming out from YoGer, who is just continuing to drone now, getting up into the 60s of the drone count. We do see the Hellions continuing to look around. The Queen count's been really, really good this game. 6 is, I just think, has always been the magic number. Centrifugal hooks will be started here by YoGer. As the gas in the main being taken, I would expect to maybe see a Spire go down. And it's exactly what we are going to see. I love it when I am correct. So you can see YoGer's not really producing any lings. And he hasn't done for quite a while. He has 24, but he's keeping them very, very safe. Because the Queens are the main part here of his defense against anything crazy. He still has the lings, like if he needs to use them right now, just to buffer for the Queens as they move around. But they're not by any means a central part of the army. Widowmine's being produced now. 3 at a time. Very, very nice. That's going to be great against what YoGer is doing. Was the Spire seen? No, the Spire hasn't been seen, but I think seeing all the gases. He hasn't even seen all the gases. He sees a gas on the 3rd. That's quite important. Shows that he knows what is coming, and that is going to be a Spire. There's also a very, very likely chance. These guys know each other quite well. They're both from a region of StarCraft that has 8 to 10 very, very good players, and you expect in their regular online cups and things that they will play against one another often. Even qualifying for this, there's a possibility they played one another. You see the regular Hong Kong and Taiwan guys. You see, you know, Rex, Nice, Pass. And YoGer, I'd say, is just a little step below them. Naxin is new to me, but he has been extremely impressive as of yet. Another factory being added on. He's going up to 3 factories and playing bio. That's madness. Baneling connections do manage to come in here. We see the Hellbats doing a pretty good job of tanking, but this is so many Banelings. And this is going to be cleaned up relatively easily by the Mutalisks, the Lings, and the Banes. Very, very nice there from from YoGer, and he's pushed back and reset a lot of that mechanical army. But this is going to be like, how many? Okay, it looks like it's going to be Widow Mines and tanks being produced here. We can see the tech lab on the factory coming down, and he's getting drilling claws. Why didn't he? Oh, and fours. Oh my god, what is happening? Because he's not using this one at all at the moment, which surprises me. He built another factory closer, which of course it's nice to have it closer, but he has a factory that he's just not been using. He produced a Widow Mine or two out of it, but nothing really crazy. And now, more and more as this game goes on, I do like YoGer's position. He's up to 4 bases. He needs to take a 5th relatively soon, and as I say, that looks like the drone might be heading over there. We have Mutas starting to line up, look for anything that they can. We did hear a small Widow Mine hit. There are a lot of Widow Mines, so this game is going to come down to control in terms of keeping these Mutas alive. Very, very nice jabbing in and out there with the Muta. Let's pick up 6 workers immediately. There are missile turrets here, but if he can get, you know, 7, 8, 9, 10 workers, that's great. There's no missile turret on this base. And what that means is this is going to be a whole lot of damage. The 4 comes in the medevac. Nice control there from Naxin. Oh my god, the Widow Mines just got so many Mutalist kills. So we're now looking at 6 dead Mutas, and all of a sudden, I thought that was going great, but it's not so good. And this is going to trigger Naxin to go, screw this, I'm off across the map. The 5th base was never taken. We saw a drone move there, but he's not done anything yet. We do have a bit of a battle in the middle of the map here. 1-4 coming out of the factory here was caught. This factory is sat in just in the open in the middle of the map for so long. We're seeing a lot of Mutalists being produced and a lot of Lings. In terms of upgrades, what are we at? 1-1. 2-2 is about halfway done. So upgrades have been a little bit slower in this game. Looks like the 360 is going to be attempted to come in here from YoGer. He kills off a couple of units to the side, but I'm not sure if he has enough here. We can see some of the army actually choosing to counter-attack instead of come in, but there's still so much bio and so many Widow Mines. If the bio falls back to the Widow Mines, oh, you can see all of the Banelings immediately go off. A lot of the Widow Mines, though, do get wasted. Not on any units except the Overseer. Reinforcements will come in and try and save the space. Looks like they're going to be able to do so. And that was a great fight for YoGer. You can see army supply now is in favour of our Zerg player. If 2-2 had been in that fight, I think we would have seen a very different outcome. I think there would have been much less Zerg surviving. Naxin's doing a great job of keeping his units spread, stopping any counter-attacks, be it Mutalisk or run-bys with these Ling Bane. And 2-2 upgrades will be finishing for both our players simultaneously. So the fights, in fact, will not change whatsoever. Overseer goes down here to 4s and missile turrets. We did see the corruption there get sped, the goop onto the factory. Looks like YoGer is going to back off. He has taken the space now up into the very top left, but a lovely scan identified that has just gone down. And neither of these other bases have been taken. So it is now, I believe, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 base against 4 base with our Terran. Oh, he's actually not building it. Okay. Mutas continuing to be a nuisance here. Goes the Widow Mine. Okay, he starts on that one once again. Muta's taking a bit of damage here. They kill a few workers, which is of course nice, but nothing substantial. I think we had a bit of a Ling run by as well. Every Zerg in the world right now, really, really enjoying those Ling run bys. You can see they're constant. Hit different angles, multiple angles with your very mobile army. Oh my god, some Widow Mines here could be absolutely gross though. Oh my god, how many kills has that Widow Mine got? It's now got 10. Mutalings over on the east-hand side of the map trying to cause some havoc as well, but there is a very good defense here. We can see Ling Bane trying to come in over in this position. Actually, Banelings connecting. There's no micro here from our Terran player, and now that means Banelings are going to run into this SCV line, and they're going to find a lot. We also have the Lings and the Banes coming in from the other side. So many workers will go down. The army absolutely getting destroyed by this flank over here. So much of the army was down in this location that it wasn't able to engage in the fight, and that means YoGer takes an incredible win, kills 18 workers, taking his opponent down less than 40. In total this game, he has killed 33 SCVs. It's a good number. You can see here, units killed in general. Of course, Naxin has killed more, because Zerglings are madness. He's killed 210 of those bad boys, with that number only growing. This base in the north will be sniped. That earlier scan showing that it is here. It does go down. And the committal to the fight afterwards is pretty good. If you can reset the 4 count, that would be nice. In fact, oh, that medevac was full loaded up. GG is called. And YoGer takes game 1. There we go. So game 1 goes in favour of Terran player. He played incredibly well. Our Zerg player even. He played very, very well in that game. His defense was solid. His constant counterattacks. Incredible. So we are going to get into map 2. I'm just going to figure out what that is. Everdream. Everdream. Let's find Everdream. Everdream. Create with mods. Where's Game Heart? There it is. Game Heart is always somewhere different in the mod list, no matter what region you're in. Okay, so match history. Let's get these guys in. Naxin, invite to game. YoGer, invite to game. This is the behind the scenes process right here, guys, because my brain doesn't work at the same speed as my mouth. So I just talk about everything I do. Okay, the players are in the lobby. We're just going to make sure that they are ready. Currently our Zerg player YoGer leading the series 1-0. YoGer says go go. Naxin says go go. Good luck coming out here from Naxin in the lobby. We're getting into map 2, no downtime here. As we continue here with DreamHack Masters Taiwan/Hong Kong. This is the DreamHack StarCraft 2 Masters 2020 Summer. And to give the full title, this is the Taiwan Hong Kong MO. What region's that? Actually not sure. Or Japan. So all of the players from that area of Asia were able to qualify for this, but we are only left with Taiwanese players right now, as we do get into the map. I check my scene is correct. It is. I update the score. I do this. And in the bottom left, playing for Clan Rush, he is now the green Terran player because I forgot to change the colours. It's Naxin. I like Clan Rush's logo. It looks like a little chocobo. And in the top right, he is the blue, also Taiwanese Zerg player, leading the series 1-0. His counterattacks and muted control seem very, very strong. It's YoGer. Ooh, Naxin, you cheeky, cheeky boy. So no Overlord, of course, has seen this. Is this going to be a free Rax? Yeah, it is. So it's going to be a proxy free Rax. This is very, very all-in. I hate to use the word all-in because if you kill every worker and the game somehow continues, of course you're ahead. You don't just leave. But this is as aggressive a build as you can get. 3 proxy Raxes here. It is going to be a hatch first as well. Now, this Rax location is interesting. It is quite far away. But I also think it's very unlikely to be scouted. And also, yeah, YoGer came out just to check there was no Raxes here, I believe. But or in this location. But he hasn't scouted enough to know that the Rax is here. So I think, oh my god, is he going to fly this into the main? Oh my god, he's going to fly them all into the main. Oh, it's going to be scouted. What do you do when you scout this? I didn't even consider. I'm like, it's a bit far away. Yeah, but it's really close to the main. And now we see Marines being produced here. So what is going to be the play? How do you defend against this? Do you throw down a few spines? For now, he's going to make 6 lings, get a couple of queens, but the Marine count is growing in his main by the moment. We can see a couple of SCVs as well, just going to hippity-hop their way up there. And start throwing down, I imagine, a couple of bunkers. We could also just be used to buffer here. 3 Marines already out here. Now the SCVs are the drones are coming off a line, but there's so many Marines already coming. And look at this little alcove that they've got to hide in with the SCVs to buffer. Now the first bunker going to get started. Marine count already up to 5. That's, I mean, I say that's so many, but 1 Marine is so good against these low numbers. When you get to 5, you can see Zerglings will vanish, and now that number only going to increase as we get to 6 and 7. There are 4 Marines being produced at a time. Actually, a very good surround here by our Zerg player. He's going to clean up everything. I think this didn't work out. He's now killing a lot of the lings. The queens are doing such a great job, though. One Marine's going to come out and start firing upon the Queen, but he needs all his Marines to pop at the same time. A second Queen joining. I just can't see any way this is going to work now. We do have a Marine on the low ground here. He's going to get some work done, which is nice. The Marine's coming out, but there's a spine as well. This bunker will never complete. And GG.